Yep. The October 23rd, 2017 meeting of the Public Safety Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk call the roll, please?
Mr. Elkhoffer? Here. Vice Chair Boyce?
Here.
Mrs. Conley? Mr. Delahanty? Here. Ms. Harris? Here. Chairman Michikay is excused. Mr. Morelli? Here. Mr. Shepard? Here. Mr. Terp? Here. President Daniele? Here.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Does anybody wish to address the committee? Seeing none, public forum is now closed. Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. The next item, so that you have the September 25th, 2017 minutes before you. They'll stand approved unless you notify the clerk before the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 17-0282.
Moved by Legislator Conley, seconded by Legislator Elkhoffer. Questions on the floor? Mr. Elkhoffer.
Madam Chair, could someone from administration define how these the canal is monitored? Is it by bicycle, by boat, by motor vehicle?
Through the chair, please. Thank you, Mr. Elkhoffer.
Through the chair, all of those.
All of the above?
Snowmobile, ATV, submarine. No, not submarine.
Through the chair, thank you.
Is that newly acquired? Yeah. Any other further questions? Yes, Mr. Morelli.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Through you to the administration, how many deputies are assigned to this patrol?
Through the chair, it's a voluntary, they can voluntarily sign up for it. So how many would be, I mean, everyone could do it, whoever wants to do it. And there's 195 deputies.
Through you, Madam Chairwoman, to the administration. So I guess my question is how many are actively volunteering for this position to sign up, and how many do you need? I guess whether everyone can do it or not, how many do you need to basically maintain that it's being patrolled properly?
Through the chair, in the grant we request 2 details times 11 months times 8 hours per detail times 4 patrol deputies. So whatever that comes out to, about 900 and some hours.
Okay. Thank you very much. And through you, Madam Chairwoman, to the administration, how much in overtime has been spent since April 1st?
Through the chair, about $7,000.
Thank you. And through you, Madam Chairwoman, to the administration, are all of the assignments for the canal considered overtime?
Through the chair, the grant requires it to be overtime.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Chairwoman.
Further questions? Legislator Conley.
Thank you. Through the chair, are there any statistics available about the number of incidents that the Sheriff's Office addresses along the canal?
Through the chair, yes. For the 16-17 grant period, they wrote 121 UTTs. They had 11 FIFs, 16 violations, 9 misdemeanors, 1 warrant, and 981 special attentions.
Thank you. And through the chair, do any other local police departments patrol the canal, or is it strictly the Sheriff's Department?
Through the chair, if they have their jurisdiction is part of the canal, yes. I would not know that though if they are actively patrolling that area.
Thank you.
Any further questions? Yes, Legislator Morelli.
Through the chair, to the administration, for the municipalities that do have their own patrol, is the sheriff's office then double timing and hitting areas that are already being patrolled by another municipal department?
Through the chair, I would have no way of knowing that. This grant was designated or given to us because the troopers pulled out of patrolling the canal. So the Canal Corporation came in and said, okay, we'll give this grant to agencies that can patrol the grant or patrol the canal. So if another agency has the grant, I wouldn't know that. Or if there's other agencies patrolling the canal, I wouldn't know that either. I'd have to look at the calls for service.
Through the chair, is it possible that we could get that information in writing so that we can, know whether this grant is being used, to make sure that we're not using this overtime money where it's already being patrolled elsewhere?
Through the chair, I can't answer for other agencies.
Well, through the chairwoman, I think it would be relatively clear whether or not the sheriff's office is patrolling an area that is already being patrolled by another department. So I'm not exactly sure why the sheriff's department can't provide us with that information.
Through the chair, Commander Fowler for the Sheriff's Office. I just want to clear up some confusion on our end. You're looking for us to provide statistics on the number of hours and the patrols that other agencies are devoting to the canal. Is that correct?
No, sir. Through the chair, my request is that the sheriff's office provide us with the number of calls or the amount of activity that the sheriff's office responds to in areas where there's also another department, so if it's Fairport and Fairport has their own department, how much time is the sheriff's office giving to Fairport? If the number is, negligible, I think that would be helpful for us to understand. So it has nothing to do with the other department's calls. I want to know what the sheriff's department is responding to in areas where there's also another police department.
Through the chair, I understand. We can provide that data. I just want to clarify for the record, though, that the majority of the canal authority does fall within the sheriff's office jurisdiction. So we will absolutely provide that data, but I expect it to be quite low.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Any further questions? Seeing none, all in favor? Signify. Any opposed? Okay. Item passes. Next item on the agenda, Madam Clerk.
Referral 17-0283.
Moved by Legislator Alcoffer, seconded by Legislator Turp. Questions on the floor? Legislator Morelli.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Through you to the administration, have any issues arisen that might jeopardize this reaccreditation?
Through the chair, no, there have been no significant issues that have hampered our reaccreditation. We just went through the process this summer and had no issues at all.
Thank you very much.
Any further questions? Seeing none, all in favor indicated by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item passes. Next item on the agenda.
Referral 17-0284, acceptance.
Moved by Legislator Turp, seconded by Legislator Delahante. Items on the floor, or questions on the floor? Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. To the administration, to the chair, will any of these ADPs provide indigent legal services to defendants within the city of Rochester? I see that you have here, there's 3 full-time, this is going to cover salary for 3 full-time assistant public defender positions.
Through the chair, yes, the grant does provide salary for 3 assistant public defender positions to allow us to do counsel at first appearance arraignments in the town and villages. Persons arrested in the city of Rochester are held overnight and arraigned every morning in Rochester City Court.
Thank you. Through the chair to the administration, I do also have a question regarding the appropriations of $250,000 of this funding towards the operating budget. I'm just curious why only that amount? I'm looking at, I see the whole grant amount is $750,000. And can you kind of explain the correlation to those amounts?
Through the chair, the total grant award is $750,000. It's a 3-year grant. So for each grant year, we appropriate $250,000 to the operating budget of the office.
Okay. Through the chair to the administration, thank you. Then I also have a final question. Can you give me the actual caseload, the average caseload for the public defender's office?
Well, through the chair, the average caseload of an assistant public defender in the office varies depending on which section to which the person's assigned. For the town and village court section, on average, rough numbers, it's around 500 cases a year. For Rochester City Court, again, on average, it's around 550 a year. And then for the felony section, it varies from 220 to as low as 80 if they're assigned to a violent felony rotation.
Thank you. Through the chair to the administration. So, quick follow-up to that is the caseloads that you have. How many years have we been receiving this grant to help with the caseload?
Well, through the chair, this particular grant is dedicated towards the counsel at first appearance program, and the attorneys that were hired under this grant were assigned to our town and village court bureau, so they did reduce the town and village court bureau caseloads. This is the next 3-year grant. We received a previous 3-year grant, so we're in the second cycle of this 3-year grant.
Thank you.
Thank you, Legislator Harris. Any further questions? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Item passes. Next item on the agenda, please.
Referral 17-0285, acceptance.
Moved by Legislator Delahanty, seconded by President Daniele. Questions on the floor? Seeing none, all in favor, you can signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item passes. Next item on the agenda, please.
Referral 17-0286, authorize an intermunicipal agreement.
Moved by Legislator Conley, seconded by Legislator Elkoffer. Questions on the floor? Seeing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item passes. Next item on the agenda, please.
Referral 17-0287, authorize.
Moved by Legislator Elkoffer, seconded by Legislator Turp. Items on the floor. Or questions on the floor? I'm at a sale or something. Legislator Harris?
We don't have any of those. That's okay.
It's 17, it's authorized intermunicipal agreement with the City of Rochester and Monroe County towns, villages with the police departments for the use of end-user radio equipment and limited use. Do you not have that?
I don't have that in our referral sheet, so,
Would you like a moment?
yeah, give me a moment.
Okay. $7. Did you have the previous one? No, I didn't have the previous one. All right. Yeah, it's Party Jack. Oh, that's his name, Party Jack, right? happened to us before too, so I've had it happen. So, oopsie. You all set? Okay. Any questions on the floor? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Next item on the agenda is new business. Or anything to present before the committee for new agenda or new items? Seeing none. Are there any, well, we said that already. So basically, there's no other matters. So on October 23rd, meeting of the Public Safety Committee is now adjourned. Our next meeting will be November 27th at 5:30 PM.